Oh my goodness, here we are. We are back. We are back again. Yes. It is me.
Whoa, we're back.
It's me, Mina Mercury, and this gorgeous babe next to me is...
Miss Gloria Hole. I am so excited.
And this is... Talk Talk
Talk Talk
Live!
Live.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone.
Look at you, Queen. Yeah.
Look at me. Look at you. Feathers to the wind.
This old thing, you know.
Listen,
Well, thank you. I mean, we're on like episode 50 and we are going strong.
50. Actually, we're on episode 13 of season 13. So I'm wondering, is this going to be a spooky episode?
No, it's not. We already saw it. Well, I am so excited. You look gorgeous. I love that hair on you.
Thank you. This old thing. This is an original Katie Harry. It is now probably about 4 years old. But it doesn't look a day over 3.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it. Oh my God, Kyle!
Oh my God, Glitteress is here.
Glitteress! I heard that Glitteress is back. Are you back? Back in bed?
She's on her way back again, honey.
Listen, I just have to tell everybody, if you're not following Glitteress, you have to. On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, the makeup is insane. Insane.
Incredible. It's not even, it's like next level. It's artiste at its finest. Gorgeous.
It's a skill. A skill. Oh, end of April.
Oh,
I love
it.
Welcome back, honey. We're so glad you're back.
I can't wait to have my Glitteress back.
I mean, we won't be able to see anybody, but
I love you, ladies. I can't wait to wreak it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have other people. Other people are already here as well. Can everybody let me know? I'm having some sound technical difficulties over here at our brand new abode. And can everyone hear me, or is it like way too quiet?
Oh no, girl, you're loud. You're too loud. In fact, if we could turn you down a notch, that might be good too.
Oh, you wish.
No, you sound lovely. Here we got Felicia says, good evening, ladies. Looking beautiful. She must be talking about me. Gloria's giving me, Dahlia Bird of Paradise vibes.
Absolutely. You're stunning, honey. I love it. I love that.
I'm used to that motion. That comes natural to me.
Well, you're not normally sitting there. Usually on your knees. Dan says, I hear ya. Perfect.
I know everyone can, unfortunately.
Good.
Let's do a recap. Let's do it. Let's jump in.
This is a long talk in our I cannot even talk tonight. It's because I'm drinking water. I need some alcohol and I'd be fine, but I'm not drinking. Nope.
You go.
Nope. Not at all. All right, so let's give a little recap, shall we? So last week was the Nice Girls Roast. Ooh, and some did good and some just should have all gone home all together in one car. It was not good. Like Sienna Blaze says, oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
So the winner of that episode, the challenge and all. Oh, hello, girl. Recap of the never-ending story.
That's right. 2022, here we come.
That should be our new opening theme song for us. Should be the never-ending story.
That's a great idea. I love that.
And then we can do you up like Felcor, and I'll be sitting on your back going, woo!
Oh, honey, you're too heavy for that. That wouldn't work.
Oh, no, not at all. Okay, so last week the winner of the episode and the challenge and all the goodies was Miss Candy Muse. Yes, girl, finally won something.
Yes. Well, they're down to like 5 at that point. Hopefully you're gonna win.
I know. I mean, now
Yeah.
your chances are lighter. You got to be getting in there. Our bottom two, we saw Utica and Simone together. I don't know. That was pretty. I mean, I think it was deserving. It was absolutely
Yes. Yeah.
We have Utica, who decided that a roast was actually about being the meanest you possibly can and insult whoever you can.
You know what I saw? I saw it, and it was like an after the show interview with Michelle, and Michelle was like, you've been latest kicked off kind of thing, and Michelle said, like, what do you think? It like was the best part for you? You know what she said? The roast. She is on her own planet. Like, she doesn't get it. She thinks she's going to be the best roaster of all time.
She does. She finished the episode off by telling everybody that she's got a new career. And I was like, oh, honey.
Oh.
I think you should leave that alone.
Yeah.
Anyways, we did see Utica being sent home. Very deserved. She had a very troubled episode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was.
And that left Simone to slay another day. Woohoo!
Thank God. We'd be stuck with Candy Muse and Olivia. Oh, wait, we are.
We are. We are.
That's
right. All right. So then we get on to this week. So this week is, like I said, episode 13 of season 13. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some mass slays. And I mean, like, deadly. Felicia Bailey says, I was so sad, but I think it was Utica's time.
Utica did release an apology after the show. She did. Yeah, she got a lot of flack.
She did, and she released the apology. I can't even talk tonight. Oh my God,
I know, what's going on? If you had a stroke over there?
Released the apology. And actually, it was retweeted and commented by Nina West saying that it was a roast. It was meant for me. Yeah. I found it funny, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. You know, I would have been like, you're like a camp, like a campsite, something like that. We went over this last week, but
a roast is a roast is a roast is a roast. So, anyways, this week we are, as I keep saying, season 13, episode 13. This is Henny, Shrunk The Drag Queens. Of course.
Of course.
That is a wordplay on the amazing 1980s flick called of the same name. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Sally D, yeah, but like Nina said, it was a roast and it's all good. It's true.
That's right. It's true. It's totally true.
So this week we went right into the main challenge. There was literally no maxi challenge. They keep doing all these little weird things like here and there where they like put in like a new challenge and take away something, and it's an extra long episode and it's weird.
They're like trying to draw that shit out. What was the episode where was it just the roast? That was just the roast. There was like no runway. It was odd. It's so odd. You got to put a nail in this coffin and call it a season.
I mean, although tonight we do have a runway, so we will be doing a true oot and a boot in a bit.
That's right.
We will have an oot and a boot in a bit.
Oot and a boot.
Oot and a boot in a bit. So, of course, we went right into that maxi challenge. What do you think of that maxi challenge? Were you excited about it being something a little different than they've done before?
Well, I mean, it's another acting challenge. I think this is the third acting challenge, I think, right?
I know.
There's a lot of they're really stretching this one out. I mean, I thought it was fun. I love like I love to see the behind the scenes stuff with the green screen and how it all comes together. I thought this one was interesting though, because it seemed like, anyways, the characters were very familiar, right? These characters were very familiar to the drag queens and their characters, and so it was interesting to see who would pick what and that kind of thing. But I'm kind of over it. Like I'm kind of over it.
You're over it, honey.
I want to see them dance and sing and create music videos, that kind of stuff.
Next week, honey, slow down. Okay. So, basically, yes, this was a play on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and it was basically the girls enter the workroom, they get shrunk down by bad overhead lighting. They're assigned different roles, and the roles they are saying are inspired by it's a true story inspired by people, but the names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Yeah.
First up, we have what does Sully D say? She says, it was so funny. The green screen was so apparent on all their wigs and costumes and shoes. It's like, damn, you think they could have done a better job. But it was interesting because they were all in the workroom struggling to find their outfit. And I'm like, well, duh, because this is episode 35 of a 12-episode season. Like, they have.
I wonder if they were allowed to bring an extra suitcase on this one.
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so. But before we jump into the maxi and what you're explaining, they had a special guest visit them to give them a little acting. We've got a photo here. It's a horrible photo. Yes. This kind of makes me laugh because of course we could never have these stars normally, and so they're all videoing in, which is kind of fun. Now, who is this hot guy? Is this her husband?
I think this must be her partner, or maybe he's somebody from a movie. I don't know who it is. Call me ignorant. I have no idea. I think it might be her partner.
Because he's hot. I was like, I can get some more of him.
I mean, and then look at her face for asking the girls if they're size queens.
It was like, more like, awkward. Why are you bothering me? I'm on TV.
I know. She's like, I'm being paid for a gig. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Just take your shirt off.
Work was bad. Acting was fun, says David C. Jones. Yeah. It was. Hello, David C. Jones. Thanks for joining us. All right, so let's go through the list of the characters. So
let's do it.
We have Dominique Perignon. That, of course, is the play on Dom Perignon.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be the mean one, the nasty one. And, of course, her and Simone, Candy and Simone kind of battle it out a bit for this role. But Candy Muse wins, and she plays that. She gets the role of Dominique Perignon.
And this role might have been a little too close to home.
Well, in my opinion, every single queen's character was way too close to home. They all shuffled this shit up. They should have
shuffled it up.
Exactly. They should have been all different. Yeah. Margarita. She is the smart one. She is the leader. She was Simone. She literally was Simone. Then we have Brandy, who was the sarcastic one. And far-fetched that should go to Rosé.
Yeah.
Hello. Who's the most sarcastic queen on the season is totally her.
And she's so beautiful.
And then we have Chardonnay, who is the whiny one, who was played by Gottmik. I mean, hi. Paris Hilton, whiny one.
I know, that's all I could think of was Paris Hilton.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, number 5 comes in Miss Ginger Ale. She is the dumb one, but real sweet. So naturally,
it's Olivia.
Olivia Lux jumps on that one. And
I can't even believe she's still on the show.
I girl, okay. The voice. Why does she use this voice? I
The
don't
like
get
baby voice.
the
I don't
like,
know.
oh
Uh,
guys, I don't understand. And I'm like,
I didn't
you're
even
not
know it was her. She didn't have her little mini purse. I had no idea it was her. I was shocked.
But I mean, I do think, I feel, what do you guys feel? Oh, they're all over the boy here, by the way. If you
Oh,
look.
Colin.
Sally D. Colin Jost.
Of
He's
course,
from
Sally
Saturday
D
Night
knows.
Live.
Oh, no shit,
I-
really?
The last time I watched Saturday Night Live, it was friggin' Superstar. I don't know anybody else.
I'm going to start watching it now because if he's on it.
I don't know anybody on that now. I mean, maybe, I don't know, is Kristen Wiig still on it? I don't know.
Oh. Now that Donald Trump's out, it's like it's not fun. Like, why do you want to watch it? You know?
I know, there's nobody, I mean, yeah. But Sienna Blaze says she would have loved to have been Ginger Hale.
I think Sienna would have done a really good job. I think Sienna could play dumb any day of the week.
Stop. Who would you want to be? Who would you want to be, honey, if you were on this episode?
Well, of course, I'd want to be the like sad one.
I dropped my papers.
No, like, where the hell did you go? You asked me a question, then you disappeared. Story of my life.
I dropped my papers. Okay, I'm back. Go. What
I think I'd want to be the sad one. The sad, like, I want to be got mixed character.
Chardonnay.
How
would you? Okay, give me your best impression. You're allergic to a cat, and it's attacking you. Go. Here's the paw. Ready? Here's the paw.
Wait, give it to me. Wait, I think it's this way. Oh no, it's this way. Nobody's gonna watch this. They're all tuning out. They're all tuning out. They're like, forget it. I think that would be fun. I could be the mopey one.
Really?
The Paris Hilton.
I would put all shit aside, and I would be Miss Dominique Perignon. I would want to be the biggest, meanest bitch.
Well, but it's very not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Win.
Yeah, totally. Sienna says, I could play dumb because I am. Oh, girl.
Oh, you are not dumb, girl. Stop it.
Just put the comb down.
Put the brush down. Stop brushing your hair.
That'll never get old.
Okay, so then they get their message from Miss Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
And, they're like, who hasn't got Mick is like, what about people who have small parts?
That's right. You know, she was saying it for her friend, Simone. Simone was all poop potty cats over there. I know.
So they all indulge in a moment with superstar actress Scarlett Johansson. And then it's time to go and start recording. Filming. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Which was a lot of fun. I mean, I think definitely, though, if you look at the previous acting challenges that we've had, like, I mean, you should know it by now. But I mean, these queens are getting it, I think. Like, at least what they were showing from the editing, there was less coaching. And they knew their lines. They're doing their thing.
Well, speaking of less coaching, it was more the other way around for like Olivia, who is constantly like,
oh my!
I have a question.
Yeah.
Will the light hit me here or here, or will the camera be over here?
She's totally the diva. I mean, she's like that hidden, quiet diva that's there,
Yes, and everybody's just like, oh my God. Like, stop. Like, can you stop? Sally D says, oops, did the cam phase out? Oh no, it was Gloria's performance.
I didn't notice a roast on me. I've always hated pussy.
Felicia, Olivia has been given the same annoying, innocent character for most of the season. I think
Yeah.
she's trying hard for Miss Congeniality, but I don't think she's gonna get it.
Well, but I also feel like she's a one note. I feel like
Yeah.
she has nothing else. Yeah.
Well, and then when you're too nice, like she hasn't even had a moment of like, spoiler, when they asked them all on the runway who to send home and she can't name a name. I'm like, oh my God. They all know that you have to say a name. Just say it. Like, nobody's going to take it to heart if you have to pick somebody. Like,
well, I thought she was going to say her own name. I thought she was going to have a Della little, de creme, little creme moment.
Yeah, but she did say, she was like, well, I don't want to say my own name and I don't know who to name. And I'm just like,
I know, it was painful.
just
She shouldn't be
Candy
there.
Muse. Just say Candy Muse. 2 words.
Just go home already. Just go home. Just turn around, walk off the stage.
Just say, you know what? All I can think of, 3 words. Where's the cab? 1 word. Driver.
Driver.
3 words. Where's my bags?
That's right. That's right. Just start packing.
So, and then what else do we have? That's a funny thing to talk. Oh, when Candy Muse gets up there and she's trying to like do her one big line. Oh, my evil wit, or whatever.
She's like, no. Yeah, that was good.
I can't remember what she says. Oh, my wicked ways,
or something, or gone, or something.
My wicked ways.
Yeah, and they kept saying again.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm like, no, not again.
And she just kept going. She just kept going.
That's crazy. All right. So that's that. They filmed their video. Is there anything else you want to talk about that?
No, but I mean, that's not a very good picture. But I mean, beautiful Rosé was in this beautiful pink outfit. There she is. She's just gorgeous. Oh, yes.
Sally D says, yep, agreed. Gloria, Olivia is 1 note.
Yeah, totally. 1 note.
Yeah. And it just, after a while, it just sort of, it's like, oh, is this even real?
Well, it's boring to watch. It is boring to watch on TV. Like, it's good for the first 5 episodes, but now we're on 13, and, you need to shake it up.
I mean, you can still be nice and still be a kind person, but you should be able to acknowledge when somebody's not that good. I mean, let's just take your eyebrows, for instance. Like, I love you to bits, but
you're such a bitch.
I'm kidding. You look amazing. See, I can't even be. I'm trying to be me.
Yeah, that's right. It's because we were FaceTiming while we were doing our makeup, and I was complaining about my eyebrows. So now you're just like coming at me where it hurts the most.
See? But I'm still nice.
That's right. Oh, God.
But I do it in a nice way.
Yeah, whatever. I think it was in the workroom. They're doing their makeup, and I think it was it Rosé or somebody? And I thought this is like, they just have to be sisters, not twins. Oh, I think it was Gottmik. And somebody was like, oh no, they're neighbors. That's how I felt tonight.
They're neighbors.
Yeah.
Jessica
Food.
Welcome, honey.
Jessica. How you doing?
She was a B. Now by episode 13, she was a B flat. B flat chested.
Sally D. Somebody put her comment back up. Olivia's a 1 note.
Someone's a fan of you.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then speaking of like their conversations in the workroom while they're getting ready.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Great segue. I found this interesting, and I wanted to know how it was for you growing up, because we are, and you make a constant joke of it, we are different ages.
We are. We are a few decades apart.
Well, maybe 1. So I found it interesting. The conversation was about, pardon me, I just burped. I found it interesting because they asked each other what was on TV that you identified with the most growing up with. And I was like, this is actually a very interesting thing. I find it interesting because everybody on that show, I mean, right now in the 5 of them that were there in the episode,
Right.
They're all younger. They're quite a bit
Right.
younger. So I found it interesting when they were kind of like, oh, there's nobody. There wasn't anybody really. Or it was, oh, who did she refer to? Oh, I can't remember who she said. But I was like,
Who? Like Gottmik was talking about like there was Bono, like there were Bono.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Cher's kid. Chaz. Yeah, and how Chaz was there, but he was very like masculine trend.
Yes. Which I thought was so interesting because Gottmik brought up a very good point, which I didn't even think about, which is exactly that. Like either you're feminine or you're manly. And why can't you be like anything in the middle? Which I just was like, that's so true. When somebody transitions, from female to male, you just assume, well, you're going to look like a man, you're going to get a deep voice, you're going to be this macho thing. Yep. And vice versa. You're going to transition to a woman, you're going to be feminine and wear nails and dress, wear makeup. And so I thought it was such a valued conversation to have because it's a spectrum. So I loved that. I thought it was so well said.
Oh, I totally agree. Like, I just found it incredible to hear the different influences on them at their age. Like for you growing up, what was like what did you identify with watching TV?
Polka dot door.
The polkaroo. So a very man with a very long neck.
That's right. Well, yeah, that's right. No. I don't think there was a show at all that I don't recall seeing anything where I was like, oh, that's me. I don't think at all. I think like growing up, you couldn't be gay. Gay wasn't a thing. And, I came from Alberta, which is more of a conservative province. And that wasn't a thing that you did. And I don't remember seeing anything growing up, let alone even gay characters. And if I did see something like a gay character, it was like super flamboyant. Like Will and Grace, like super flamboyant. And there was never like, it was for me, I remember like it was confusing because if you're gay, does that mean that, you're flamboyant? Or you just become a drag queen? I mean, like, where is the spectrum, people?
I know, I totally agree. Like, there was nothing for me growing up. I mean, I grew up watching Golden Girls with my aunts and my mother, and like, there was never anything. But then there would be the odd, like, do you remember Who's the Boss? The show Who's the Boss? And the son, who in real life is totally gay, he in that was so like gay but not gay. Like they were calling him gay, they weren't, but inside I'm watching him going, oh, I'm totally you. Like, this is crazy. Like the way he was acting, but they would treat him like he wasn't on the show, but obviously very effeminate, and it was that. And then when I remember going to see, the only time I ever was like, oh my God, yes, was when I went to go and see Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Oh, yeah.
At the LGBTQ film festival thing at UVic in Victoria. And that was the first time I ever saw something and went, oh my God, that I get this, like crazy. Yeah. But there was nothing on TV. Any character on TV that was remotely supposed to be gay was just so over the top and so what everybody would make fun of me for.
Yeah. Well, Felicia, I think we just lost her comment there, but Felicia, so this is very true. Candy brought up, she says, Candy also brought up a good point about transgender or drag queens were seen as prostitutes on shows. and they were always being beat up or murdered,
Mhm.
like SVU or whatever, like the crime shows.
Yeah.
And it's very true. I
They
never
were.
correlated it. I don't think when I grew up, but I don't think I ever correlated that. But
Yeah.
it was so true. That's what we saw, right? So
Or
interesting.
they were actual serial killers, like Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
they're the most fucked up, crazy characters. They were like, oh, that he likes to dress like a girl, or oh, he's oh, yeah, totally.
It's go.
James Roos says, agree. I think the only characters I saw were in Mannequin, Hollywood. Yes, totally. But
Good
again,
one.
so like flamboyant and like,
yes,
hey, Hollywood, you know.
yeah.
And Police Academy, totally.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
We really didn't have it. Yeah, there weren't. Or we were the murderer. Yes.
Totally. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's crazy. And I just think about like, how fortunate like our younger generations today are, and just seeing like Love, Simon, and now there's a TV series Love, Victor.
Yes.
And I just think like that is so beautiful, and it really it's more, I think, truth. It's more truthful than what we've seen in the past. So it's really good. Oh, yes.
It wasn't really
Sienna.
It wasn't really until oh my god, what was that? Dawson's Creek, that they got a gay character that was young on TV. That's what I remember.
Oh, really? I don't even remember that character.
Yeah, it was the dark hair guy.
It's the cute one. Gays
cute.
aren't ugly.
That's cute.
Sienna, Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Miss Julie Newmar.
Yeah.
Newmar. That was I loved that. That was probably the first time where I was really introduced to drag queens, was on that show. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, just now that I think about it.
What about the Birdcage?
Yeah, I just never put two and two. I mean, obviously I probably wasn't looking at the drag queens then, but that Miss Julie Newmar was the first one where I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, these drag queens are having fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, Priscilla.
And there were gay characters on the Golden Girls too. I remember that.
There was, hey? I don't remember that.
Oh my god. Blanche's daughter or son or somebody? I can't remember. There was
daughter. She's a lesbian, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they had gay characters on there too. They dealt with
that. Was such a good. Yeah.
But it was just so stereotypical that you were kind of shied away from it. You didn't really go, oh, you can be normal. You don't have to be like so like Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, that's it exactly.
There was one on Dallas or one of those soaps. Yes. Probably.
I'm sure he was like muscly and had his shirt off all the time.
Oh, totally. Washing a car or a Jeep or something.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I thought Bo and Luke Duke were a couple.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, Sienna says Blanche. Oh, I got to pop it up here. Blanche's brother. Oh, here, wait, hang on. Blanche's brother was gay.
Her brother, yes. I knew there was somebody in there. There was
somebody was sucking dick, we remember.
On the lanai. Oh, shit.
Apparently, there's a lot of gay characters. We got everybody jumping in. Apparently, there was a lot.
I love it. I love this interaction. Thank you for schooling us all. Perfect.
That's right.
I think maybe we should. I wanted to bring that up because I really thought that was a really cool moment they had to talk about it, and I'd love to hear what you would think of it. And I totally agree.
No, I totally agree. And I just want to say that I'm really happy that Gottmik is on the show, because RuPaul's been scolded in the past with her comments around transgendered and her can we call them contestants, drag performers that have been on the show, and how they never get picked. And like, a lot of people are afraid when they audition for Drag Race to say that they're trans. And it's amazing to see Gottmik where she is, episode 13, and then be able to hear her story and have her, tell how she feels and things. I love it. I think it's the right thing to do.
And totally. I mean, and that whole conversation about, a role model on TV there is one now for trans youth. Can see that there's something they can do in the future. So it's great.
Still so much more to do, but we're slowly getting there.
Sally D says, here in Quebec, we had Gilda. That was one of the most famous female impersonators, which I totally love seeing on our local talk shows.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, incredible. Like, that's so good. I love it.
And now you got Mina and Gloria.
Every Saturday night, honeys.
Everyone loves the hole.
What did you say? You froze.
Everyone loves the hole. Oh, I froze.
Oh, yes. Hashtag fill the hole.
There.
Fill the hole. Okay, so
let's do this.
I think maybe it's time we give a little chat about our favorite alcoholic beverage.
Do, do, do.
You too can enjoy a lovely bottle of delicious sour pussy.
Ouais, pussy, eh? We would love to thank Sourpuss for their generosity in sponsoring this amazing Tuck Talk show. We love our raspberry Sourpuss, which you can get anywhere across Canada. Drink responsibly.
Yes. And if you are struggling and you don't know what beverage to create for yourself with the delicious framboise sour pussy, that's raspberry in French, you can head on over to my beautiful YouTube page where I give you a tutorial in making the delicious raspberry sour sparkle.
I thought it was the sparkly pussy.
I can't remember what it's called,
but
it's delicious and
it's sparkly
and it sparkles.
Do you want to feel
Sourpuss,
youthful?
we love you.
This is what we should. Do you want to feel youthful once again? Go get your Sourpuss. Everybody I talk to, I'm like, do you drink Sourpuss? Oh my God, like junior high.
Yes.
You want to feel youthful? You go get your Sourpussy out there, girl.
I have one way for you to feel youthful again.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. That's my favorite.
Speaking
we had to block out that dirtiness. Oh God, look at that. I haven't looked at that for the last hour. Rose, I'm still waiting for your call.
Oh, Felicia says every hole is a goal, honey.
Girl. That's true. Every hole is a goal.
That's Gloria's tagline.
And fill the hole.
All right.
Oh.
So, hashtag get off my pole. What is that?
Somebody's having way too much fun with our banners.
I think Ollie's creating hashtags out of the blue now. Why do we have a Mina Mercury hashtag?
Nobody wants it.
Hashtag Mercury's rising.
Yeah. Hashtag don't care.
All right. There it is. Hashtag Mercury rising.
Now there we go.
Perfect. Now I'm happy. All right. So now it is time for our version of Toot or Boot. Yes, folks, this is the Canadian rendition of Oot or
a Boot.
Tuck Talk.
How have we not changed that? That is just horrible.
I love how disgusted I look with you, and then I literally give you this side eye, and I'm like.
That's because they're like, look sexy, and you're like, oh, I'm with this bitch. This is not gonna happen.
I'm like next to her. No. I just gotta sit here. Like
that's right. I can't believe we still have that. I love it.
I love it. I think it adds character. What do you all think? Do you love our little Oot or Boot intro?
I think the only reason we still have it is because the only audio track where somebody says "tuck talk."
There's no audio to that, though, is there? I don't hear anything.
There is. It's like tuck talk, and then you hear somebody, Ollie, I think, laughing in the background.
Tuck talk. See, I can't hear anything there.
Is it just me?
I guess.
No, totally. Tuck talk. Yeah.
Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh, she is.
There she is.
Oh, we
Weird.
love you, babe. Mwah. Thank you for being here, Erin. Look at you, you beautiful queen.
Stop it. Stop it.
Felicia says maybe you can change it in 2022 when the season is finally over.
You know what? By the time the season's over, they would have done Canada and Australia.
I love it.
See,
No,
Sally
she's
D
like,
says there's
"There's
audio.
audio."
It's because you got to turn your hearing aids up.
She's like, you idiot, there's audio.
Don't be so stupid.
I'm the pretty one. I don't need to hear things, okay?
Let's see, folks. This is what I have to deal with every day.
But
Okay,
we're
let's
ready.
do it. I'm so excited about this runway.
Okay. All right, let's kick it off. So category was, and now I was kind of trying to like understand what they were saying. An oat pocket? I don't know what that, I thought it was ode to pocket.
Yeah, that's what it was, I thought, isn't it?
No, it's oat pocket. Oat pocket. I had to rewind it. I was like,
Oh.
is that
Girl, nobody rewinds anything anymore. This isn't
yeah,
be kind and rewind. You
oh
know,
my God,
this-
girl, yes, you hit pause and you move the slide thing and it rewinds back and then you hit play.
just check in. Just make sure you're not watching it on your VHS. I thought it was ode to pocket. I don't know. I
Oat to pocket.
I don't know.
Anyways, it was pockets. Everybody had a pocket.
Everybody had a pocket.
You get a pocket. You get a pocket.
You get a pocket.
I'm
You
gonna
get
come
a
out as
pocket.
a hot pocket.
You know what? That would have been fitting for you. That would have been good.
Oh, it's like haute couture, but it was haute pocket. I got it. Okay, I got you.
Thank you, Sally D, the French one, who has to explain this. You
I'm
see,
telling
thank you. We appreciate you.
I just have to be pretty. Hot pocket pun with haute couture. Oh my God. Now that's becoming a tongue twister, honey.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so first up, we have the gorgeous, stunning, and fabulous. I love this. You better have a good shot of this look because I freaking love it. This is Simone, and she came out in literally oh my God. It was like the best thing ever. It was like she was
the pocket. It was so brilliant.
But it was very, very, very David Bowie, and nobody said it. And I was like,
totally.
Beyond. Like, this is so inspired by David Bowie. It's crazy. It reminds me of the pantsuit he wears with the big, the side flare in it. And then the orange, a Tina Burner left her some hair.
Yeah.
It was very
nice. Left her some hair. It was so well done. Like the detail. Like she was in a pocket. I thought it was brilliant. Mm-hmm. I wish we had a better photo, but I tell you, it's hard to get photos of them coming down the runway. It's insane. But this was her photo from Instagram, which looks gorgeous. You can see she has like the zipper, the big bell-bottom pants. She looked gorgeous. Well done. It was
absolutely incredible.
She reminded me of Gumpy. Oh, totally. That's what Sally D said. If she was wearing green, she totally would be. Yeah, Gumpy.
I totally got David Bowie vibes. I freaking loved it. Like the minute she came around the corner. So I 100% give her a oot all the way.
You know what? I think this was the most amount of clothes I've seen her wear all season. She gets an oot for me. It was amazing. Oot.
Yes. So that makes it our first double evening. Perfect. Double. All right, next up we have the gorgeous Olivia Lux. Now
let's not get carried away.
I know. I mean, don't go all out for pockets, honey, whatever you do. So she wore this very
this one.
I mean, it is gorgeous.
I
absolutely will say stunning. It's beautiful. But I don't get pockets. I get
that's the wrong outfit for the wrong challenge.
What is that called when they come out on the side? not a peplum, but a peignet. No, what are they? You know when they put them underneath their big dresses? Whatever.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah.
Anyways, I think she looks absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I don't get pockets at all. I get like Ice Queen or something.
You know, compared to what she's worn, I mean, even last episode, which was shit, this is amazing, but wrong outfit for the wrong. Like this isn't pockets. This is big ass hips.
No, I don't get pockets from it at all.
Yeah.
But it is stunning. It's beautiful. She looks gorgeous. I want that. I want it. I would wear that.
Yeah, well, you should get it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, just do it.
I mean, it wouldn't go with your pool noodle hair, so I
That's
would.
right. That's right. Okay, but for me, just simply because of the challenge, it's a boot. Gorgeous,
totally.
but totally inappropriate for the challenge.
Only a boot because it's not. It doesn't say pockets to me at all. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not the right challenge. Yeah.
Unfortunately, girl, I love you, but no.
But it's good to see that she's finally wearing something nice. It took 13 episodes, but we're finally getting there.
Beautiful. It looks amazing.
She saved the best for the last, you know?
Yeah. Gorgeous. Gorge.
Gorge.
All right, so that's a pair.
Woo!
A pair of boots. Nobody's commenting. Where is everyone?
Nor should they.
They should be telling us. What do we think?
Well, Sally D says, the dress was gorgeous, but not pocket themed. It's a boot.
Yeah, definitely agree. Yeah. Agreed. We gave her a pair. Boo-hoo-hoo. Next up, we have the gorgeous, your favorite, your boyfriend/girlfriend, Rose. Now, this was fantastic.
I'm going to show the other one first because she has this coat on, which you can't really see here.
I don't understand where her top lip is right now, but she looks
a bit crazy, like she could kill you.
She looks a little psycho.
Think?
Yeah.
She looks a little crazy here. Yeah.
So very 60s vibe. She had this cape with the pockets, black and white, and then she threw that off and revealed herself this gorgeous. Like, sweet charity moment. It's so cool. I loved it so much.
You know what though? When she first came out, I was worried. I thought, oh girl, please don't tell me this is all you got. Because the coat was okay, but I thought if you're just gonna wear the coat, you can't really see it in this photo, but there was 4 pockets.
It's just
and it was and it was gorgeous, but I thought, oh queen, this isn't gonna go good. And then she took it off and bam! And I thought, oh thank the Lord.
So good.
I was holding my breath.
I loved it.
Yeah.
James Roos says, now that's pockets. Girl, hold the room. Girl, whole room of pocket pool there.
Yeah. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Sally D says it's an oot, and it's an oot for me. Absolutely.
It's an oot for me. It's an oot for me.
That is another double.
And I want to say it's not just an oot because I want to be in her pants. It's an oot because it was a great outfit. I always have to say that. Yeah.
She deserved it. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Next up, this is very interesting. Next up, we have Miss Kanji Muse. Yes.
I'm gonna show this one so you can see the full outfit.
I didn't even know how to describe it other than pockets chained together.
You know, so she was saying that this was like Japanese inspired, and I mean it's too bad there wasn't a good photo, which I understand. But there's like all of these horrible pockets that are, brought together with this yellow ribbon. You can't really see it, and then it's like attached to her titties or something at the top. I don't really know what's going on there. Makeup was horrible. Like I don't know what's going on. She looked like a clown. The wig. I just, I feel bad for whoever made this because everybody has totally destroyed it. Now, here's the funniest part. Are you ready for this? I went to Candy Muse's Instagram to see if I could find this hideous outfit. This is what her Instagram has. Now, she should have come out looking like that. Now, that, I think, would have been way better. Way better.
David C. Jones says Candy has done so many embarrassingly bad outfits.
Yeah.
It is positively shocking she's still there.
It's right. Yeah, I totally agree.
Candy's look was so messy and her hair looked like it was cut in the dark.
Yeah, it was just bad.
Do you know what?
I mean,
though? The thing is that she knew it. She knew it. She said when they were giving her critique, she said out loud to them, I know, I agree, I put this on, I don't feel beautiful. I don't feel this outfit.
Girl, wait. Like, is this the first time she tried that outfit on? Like, are you telling me before she got on the show, she had this outfit on? She's like, ooh, I look sexy. And then she gets here and she's like, oh shit, this isn't going to go over. Like, come on.
This is the thing. Like,
yeah,
there's been some outfits that I'm like if you or I got on the show and we went for a fitting and it was not jiving and you weren't feeling
I tell you, it looks like shit.
I would be like, I'm gonna be on freaking television. You better fix this thing to make me look good. Like,
yeah, but you know the problem is she probably has all of her friends that are like, oh girl, you look good. You want to be different. You want to look different. Oh, you look so good. I would be your friend, Mina. I'd tell you, that looks like shit.
I hope you would. I wish
I would.
Was nobody around her to say, like, maybe you should kind of, wear a big pocket on the front or something, like.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? Yes, the alien draped around her neck. I was just thinking that. She should have added the alien. It would have been perfect.
But, I mean, and you see from her Instagram post, she did not like it. She was not happy with it. But again,
well, I think that was a show. I think that was a show. She said it after the judges said her thing, and she's like, "I don't look sexy. I don't buy it." You know, when she was doing the after tape when they're taping everybody, asking them questions, she's like, "I love my outfit. It's Japanese inspired." And
yeah,
girl, please.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. I would never, like, if she didn't like it so much and it didn't make her feel sexy, she shouldn't have brought it with her.
I think she's just lying. I think she's just a liar. Look at that clown outfit. That's a great Halloween costume.
It's the worst. I don't know. I was reading things earlier today and people were just like, this is the worst outfit that's ever been on Drag Race. Like, and I was like,
well, I think the sponges was pretty bad.
I think the bags kind of take the cake.
Oh, the bags, yeah. No, there were worse ones. I mean, I think this was pretty bad. I think this one's really bad because somebody designed this. Like, I really feel sorry for whoever designed this for her.
Oh, you feel sorry for that person?
Well, yeah, because they're like, they thought this was the cat's meow. And now the whole world is like, this is shit.
Well,
and now you're going to go around.
Sorry for them at all. I feel like if you're going to be a designer for a TV show like this, for the poor drag queen that's going on there, you should know, like, no, that's not going to work. Like,
oh, I love it.
Anyways, unfortunately, Sally D says she looked like a clown.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's a good Halloween costume. People are going to be wearing this one next year.
Right? People will be wearing it for years to come. It'll be the thing. She'll be a new meme.
Yeah, exactly. Do we know the designer?
Be alone in my pocket dress.
Bozo the Clown, Sally, was the designer. Bozo the Clown.
Oh,
she did good.
Gosh.
No, we have no idea.
So that is a boot for me.
100% a boot.
Yeah, so that makes Candy Muse a pair.
Oh my God, look at David. David says, if you gave your kids that as a Halloween costume, you must really hate your kids. And yeah. Burn it and kick it with a boot.
Oh,
totally.
Oh my God, you guys.
Oh God.
Okay,
I'm just shocked she didn't have her nipples showing. I'm shocked she didn't have her nipples showing. Okay.
No, that was in Untouched. So moving on to the next one before we get like
way off
ridiculed for being so horrible. Next up was the incredible, my favorite, Got Mick. Now,
Gorge Queen
was the best. Like,
yeah.
oh my God, it was so good. So she played out a flasher that was inspired by the movie Hercules, because in the movie, there's a guy that flashes and says, "Want to buy a sundial?" That's where she said it came from. But it's brilliant. The whole thing, from the dress is all made of watches.
Yes.
To the coat, the whole thing, and I love her very classic Rocky Horror inspired face and hair. I loved it. I loved the whole thing. It's a complete oot for me.
Yeah, I loved it. I was really shocked. I mean, it's how do you do something different from everybody else and still be on point? You got like Candy Muse on one end and Gottmik on the other. Like I thought this was brilliant. I thought it was really well done. It was really well put together. As you said, the outfit was made of watches and it was gold and it was beautiful. And I mean, who doesn't love a flasher? I love a flasher.
Honey, you are a flasher. That's why you had to move away from living next to the school.
That's right. Oh, James says, okay, now I get the watches. I didn't when I saw that.
Oh, really? Oh,
we're here to help, James.
Everything? Oh my God, it was so good.
James, we're here every Saturday night to walk you through this.
Yes, we will hold your hand if you want.
That's right.
Sally D says it's an oot. It's an oot for me.
Oot.
Absolutely
oot.
An oot. That
it's a pair.
No, it's not a pair. It's a double, honey. It's a double.
I just read what was on the screen. Oh, there we go. Double. I don't know what's going on half the time. I just read what's on the screen.
It was so good. It was just
so good.
Like,
so good. Let's see them all. It's like, look at Kenny Muse here. This is like, I can't even.
What is happening? Oh my God.
I don't know.
It's her top of her sleeve.
I don't know. Maybe it's like her hair cut short. Usually it's Olivia that has the horrible outfit. So Sienna says, I have totally dressed up as a bunny holding a big pocket watch from Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh. Yeah, that would have been cool. I like this. I like that idea. What would you have done, honey bunny?
I would have done, I would totally have dressed up as a bunny holding a big pocket watch from Alice in Wonderland. I just do whatever Sienna's going to do.
No, yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, come on. Pocket. Think of a pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be funny to come out as like a big ass pocket. Like a big ass pocket and like...
And just like been like hang out over the edge of it and be like,
hey. Yeah, like, I don't know what I would have done. I have to think about it.
Pockets.
What would you have done?
I think I would totally have done like a hot pocket. Like a big Moschino, like inspired, cartoony, cheesy, like hot pocket bag. Like, I don't know. I would have played on the whole hot pocket thing. I think that would have been great. Jessica Hood says, I feel like Candy could have pulled off a great Kanga look with her alien in her front pocket.
Yeah, totally. I agree.
Oh, you could do like a kangaroo with a pocket.
Well, that's what Sally D just said. I would have been a kangaroo and would have taken things out of my pocket, like a magic pocket.
Totally. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been really good. Or you could have just had no, Candy did that. I was going to say a bunch of pockets sewed together.
Yeah. No, we saw that didn't go very well.
We'll avoid that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. That was Oot or Boot for tonight.
Ooh. 5 more episodes to go.
I know, right? 5 more. All right. So let's move on, shall we? So all the
Let's do it.
girls lined up on stage, and tonight was the big question on everyone's mind.
Yes.
Who do you think should go home tonight?
Yes, Queen.
So this is where we went through, each of them went through. They all basically said Olivia. Some of their like reasonings behind saying her though, I was a little bit like, oh, like
Really?
I was some of them. I think everybody's there because they're good. Like they get on the show. They've built something already. So to basically tell her that she's like, she doesn't know her drag, she doesn't know herself, she doesn't know what she's doing, and I was kind of like, no, that's not true. That's not.
I think that's totally true. I think that is totally true.
Not.
I think it's different. I totally do. I think it's different when you're out and performing in clubs and having a good time. It's very different than being on a TV show where your character has to be more, three-dimensional. You can't just, put on a good show at a bar or whatever it may be. You really have to be something. And I think Olivia, the character that she plays, this kind of miscongeniality thing, I think it's probably worked for her. And she's Miss Nice. Yeah. But in the long run, I don't think, she doesn't have any other dimensions to her. I think she's coasted through the whole season. I think she's like laid under the radar. She's been lucky because there's been some people who've been worse than her. And so she's gotten away with it. I'm shocked she's still on season, like she's still on episode 13. Shocked.
But I do believe that she wouldn't be where she was if she wasn't sure of herself and what her drag is. So to tell her that she doesn't know, I don't agree.
I think you see that with all of the seasons though, right? Like the drag queens start one way and by the time they end, you really do grow as a drag queen, as a character, because it is a character.
Well, everybody that gets on there, they start to discover different things that they're good at. I mean, you look at Mick. Mick has discovered comedy and all these different things, right? So, but to tell somebody that they don't know, there's a difference between knowing who you are and being established.
I think it's a good thing for her to hear.
To finding new things that you could do is different.
Tough love.
You've already
tough love. I think it's important for her to hear. It's tough love. I know it's painful, but it's important for her to hear.
Where did Chad's go? Chad is here. Chad Connolly's here.
Chad, hey bitches.
Candy was a train wreck. Olivia was boring.
Straight to the point.
I love this. Sienna Blaze.
It's true.
Broken out of this Olivia character. Absolutely. Totally.
Yes, but that's her character.
Trust me. I get it. Because like when she does when she goes into those challenges and she starts using that voice, I'm just like, oh my God, no. But my point is that you get on the show, you know your character that you've created. You know what you can do at the point of when you get on the show. So I could saying to her, you haven't evolved. You haven't, taken considerations and changed this and done that. But you can't say to somebody that they don't know who they are. Like that.
You sure can. You sure can, and I would say it. I say, you know who you are. You need to go to therapy. Get off the show.
Oh my God. I think you'll find out who you are when you can figure out your eyebrows. That's when
Oh my God.
So horrible.
Oh, you're so funny.
Anyway, so they get to Olivia, and Olivia stutters and holds it off. She can't pick somebody. She wants to say herself, but she can't. She wants to say somebody else, but she can't. There's a very awkward silence.
Like for 30 seconds.
No.
RuPaul's like, and?
You just say somebody. They're not
That's right.
gonna attack you.
Yeah.
You have to pick somebody.
Yeah.
So
I think honestly, like when I was watching her though, Mina, I was thinking to myself, she's probably wanting to say her name. Like she probably knows she's the worst one on the stage.
She said it. She said, I want to say myself, but without saying myself and
Wow.
without calling somebody out, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, she ended up saying Candy, which I think is totally fair. I think other than Olivia, the next person in the pecking order, I think
Candy.
it should be Candy.
Totally.
There is a level that Mick, Simone, and Rose are at where I feel Candy just under it, and I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know if she's just under it. She like 5 feet under it.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, can I just bring this up again? Look at that outfit. Oh, poor thing.
Oh my God. Destroyed. Sally D says when she said she was exploring her drag and trying things, and Rose said, listen, we're not here experimenting. Well, it's true. I agree with this. Yes, 100%. You're not there to explore opportunities. You're there because it's a show, a contest, What does Felicia say?
Felicia says, I think the reason the season fails. Oh, sorry. Let me start over. I gotta get in close. I think the reason the season feels so long is because there was the double save for Candy, and then they had the COVID special.
I agree. I
think they're like milking this shit. Like they're milking it.
We were talking about this today, and I was kind of like, what was the point of the COVID special? Like, we all know that everybody.
Oh my God, what are you talking about? The COVID special was the best episode of the whole season. I loved it. I loved seeing the behind the scenes. No, I thought it was great. I love seeing behind the scenes and everybody who don't touch me and all this other kind of shit. You got Carson there doing his own nasal swab. I loved it. Maybe it's because I'm in healthcare, but I loved it. I was all eating that shit up.
You're a healthcare worker. You found it fascinating.
I was like, what?
Q-tips up their nose. I don't know. So.
But it was the best episode of the whole.
Yes.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I know.
He loves
best episode of the whole season.
He loves that. Anyway, so Candy is not under it. She is in another building.
That's right. She in her own building, that's for sure. She in her own planet.
Oh, Chad Connolly. Oh, okay. Let's not get too mean here, okay? These are human beings.
Well, but still, I mean, it's, truth hurts.
We can't be.
But you know what I always say, point one finger, 3 point back.
Exactly. I mean, look at you.
God, you're so funny tonight.
I know. I'm on fire with my bubbly water.
I don't know if it's because that lighting is just so bright over there or what's going on, but you're just funny.
I don't know, but I look good. Gotta take some photos after those.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's move on.
It was to show the world that they were actually sanitary. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I think it was to show that they are following rules and whatnot.
Right? I love it. I thought it was great.
Of course you did. All right, so moving on. Oh, thank you. Oh, this little
Where has Chad been over the last hour?
I know, we just jumped in now. Chad, we started at 9:00.
Yeah, that's right.
We are drag queens, we are clowns, and we are made to be laughed at no matter what it is. That's true. It's true. But there's a difference between being funny and laughing and joking and having a good time.
Okay, Utica, calm down there, Utica.
Outright. Utica! Oh my God, Utica would jump in here like crazy.
You're so fat! Yeah.
Gloria!
God, that was my date last night.
You laughed, but you know exactly what I just said to you. So that's okay.
Oh God! No one
All
can
right,
make it.
so
Okay.
the winner of this episode, challenges and whatnot. Of course, it's your boyfriend slash girlfriend, Miss Rose.
Miss Rose Quinn. I don't have a nice
Rose.
photo of her. I have to say though, I don't know if she was the winner of tonight's episode. I was like, I love her. I think she did great in the acting, but it wasn't like, and I thought her outfit was great. I thought, I actually think Got Mick should have won.
Absolutely. Totally. 150%. The winner of this episode should have been Got Mick. I know that when they were critiquing Rose, they were talking about how she was so good, remembered her lines, and she was bang on, and she's a great actress, and all this stuff. But then Carson was like, yeah, but it didn't stand out. Which is true. I don't think so. Now, Got Mick knew all the lines and was hilarious, like so funny, came up with the whole sneeze gag and like everything. And the runway was killer, like killer. 100%. It should have been Got Mick. Absolutely. Yeah. But for every wiener, there's two losers. And the two losers this evening, we don't call them losers. We call them bottoms.
We love our bottoms.
Our bottoms, Miss Olivia Lux and Miss Candy Muse.
Oh, yes.
Candy Muse. Now, I know you don't get the Untucked. But it was a very interesting Untucked. Candy had a moment.
As she should.
She needed the medics. Her she was having a bit of a breakdown. Yeah. She definitely was feeling like she was probably going to go home, and it's very crazy. If you get the Untucked and you watch it.
So she was like totally having a panic attack?
Yeah, her blood pressure was like whoosh, her heart was
wow.
Like,
that's because she's
take her outside and they took her wig off and her amazing pocket dress off. And yeah, it was a moment. It was a moment. But it was kind of.
Now, do you think it was a real moment, or do you think it was an attention grabbing moment?
I don't know. Because it happened right after and during.
James, like what James said. Like what James said. Moment? Girl, that was a whole issue. I have to go watch it now because it's too much.
Oh my gosh. But the crazy part though is that Olivia gets a call from her mom and her grandmother. And which she starts to explain to the girls, like, well, my grandmother didn't want to have anything to do with me in drag. And to see her on that screen was something special. And, she's having a moment. The girls are all with her. And Got Mick looks over because Candy's sitting on the end of the couch just staring with her drink. And she's like, Gorge, is something wrong? Are you okay? And she's like, I gotta go. I gotta get out. I gotta go outside. They're like, do you need a medic? And then she's like, I need a medic. I'm outside. I'm going outside. Like it was crazy. I was like, what?
But
it was a true
Mina,
panic attack, but she milked it.
Yeah. I mean, Mina, we've
she mixed it.
Oh, let's not keep that going. But we've been with some queens and seen some drama in our day. And I can see this happening.
Yeah. Oh, it's a very stressful situation, I'm sure. And they all just really want to impress. And you see that with Simone. You'll see
but it's also yes, I was gonna say Simone was crying, but it's also like, they've been separated from their family for 8 weeks now. It's been 2 months or whatever, because they had to quarantine before they got on the show. And they can't talk to anybody. you like right after the show, you go directly to your room and you're locked in. So you can't even like, you have no avenue to let it out, which is part of, you know, the show because they want you to do it in front of the cameras. So yeah, even Simone was like, it was a lot. It's a lot.
Simone needs to stop worrying what everyone's going to think of her because she's amazing and she's incredible and she's going to go super far, if not win.
Right.
And she needs to get out of her head because if she doesn't get out of her head and she keeps that going, it's not going to be good.
But it is, you know, the house thing is really big in the US. And so, you know, I get it. Like, I get if you're a part of a house and she's thinking of Gigi and, you know, you do get, like, it is part of it. Like, every season, oh, what house are you from? And, oh, are you nervous because you're the daughter of so-and-so? And it's like, yeah, it's like this self-made anxiousness that they build on themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I could see that. But I would know that, like, if I was ever on there, my family, like my children, my House of Mercury people, would just be proud that I was there. I don't think they would be like, oh my God, you lost that challenge. Like, who are you? I don't know you.
That's it. I'll have to ask my house what they think.
Yeah, you're one hole.
That's right. I don't know why I don't have a house. I need to get a house.
You need to find, where are you going to find a drag daughter? Are you going to put Sean in drag?
You know, nobody wants a hole. That's the problem. Nobody wants an a-hole or butthole or, you know, pink hole. Nobody wants it.
This is a call right now to everybody watching who wants to become a hole.
That's right.
You could be an a-hole. You could be
anything.
Hole.
Yeah, it could be a black hole. Yeah, it could be a wing.
Hole.
That's right. Yeah, it could be so many things. Yeah, you could finger my hole.
Licka. Your first name could be Licka.
Licka hole. David says, Miss Gloria, you really changed my mind last week.
Oh.
Rose and Simone have been brilliantly contestant. But Mick.
Consistent, dear. Consistent.
Have brilliantly consistent. But Gottmik has significantly grown.
She should win.
You know, the problem is that it's so tiny on my screen. Do you have the same problem?
Yeah, it's small. Size queen.
Let me get my glasses. I'm having a panic attack.
Okay.
House of Holes. Isn't that just the bathhouse? You know what? We could meet at the bathhouse. It could be a thing. People. See, there's so many good ones. You know what? I need a daughter named Anita. I need a hole.
I need a hole. Oh, can I be an honorary hole and be called Pie?
No. Pile? No. No.
I want to be an honorary hole and be called Pie. And my name would just be a symbol, like Prince.
Yes. No. No. No to you. You're too old.
That's a brilliant idea, actually. Okay, so... All right, so our bottom two were Olivia Lux and Candy Muse. They lip-synced their hearts out to Cher Strong Enough.
And it was funny.
It was good. It was actually very entertaining. They were both actually really good. They were.
It was good to watch.
But in the end, one of them must go home because this is episode 540. And we can't have a double stay anymore. So unfortunately, Olivia Lux sashayed away.
Felicia.
Candy Muse got to stay.
Which day. You know which is the right thing. And as we've said, Candy Muse is next. I mean, get rid of her.
If it wasn't tonight, it'll be next week.
So who do you think's gonna win?
I think Gottmik.
Oh, you do?
I think Gottmik. I think Gottmik is gonna win. for a few reasons. One, I mean, of course, there's ratings and there's like a sense of shift in the world of drag, and RuPaul could be the leader of that, and you know, all these things. And I feel like there's that, right? But aside from that, I feel that Mick is so far between our final four, which are Got Mick, Candy Muse, Simone, and Rose. The one that has grown the most and is really up there on the top is Got Mick. You know, she's found her voice, she's found her comedy, she's found her writing abilities, she's found acting abilities, she's discovered all these things, and she's excelling at every single one of them. Like every one of them. She huge. Like, and I really think, yes, there's ratings, yes, there's change, there's all these things. But aside from that, deserving wise, package wise, is totally Got Mick. I totally think so. I hope so.
I think it's going to be Rose.
Oh, it's because you're obsessed with her wiener.
No, it's not because I'm obsessed with her, but Rose has all of what you're speaking of. I think definitely, you know, Got Mick is edgier and has some very like cool looks. But I think, you know, from a brand perspective, to really like push RuPaul continuing for another year and like going out there and making her millions, Rose all day.
I don't know. I disagree because I feel
Well, nobody
like,
cares.
because you want to talk about somebody who's going to make a lot of money for RuPaul. That is going to be the first trans winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. It's not going to be an ex-American Idol contestant.
But she sing good.
She
I
does
like her.
sing good. She sings amazing. I feel like it's going to come down to Got Mick and Rose. And then Got
Nobody
Mick.
cares. Nobody cares. Got Mick look like that?
Sally
No.
D. Sally D agrees with me. Honey.
Oh my god, well that's the end of episode 13 and I just can't believe it.
I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we're just live. Okay, we're just live
just
holding
live.
on.
Just halt everything while
Everybody just take a pee break.
take a pee break. We're almost done. Just hold on.
What did you had to plug your phone in? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, the battery almost died.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so it's plugged in. We're fine now. We can go for another hour.
No, let's not.
No, Adora Delano. What?
What's that all about?
What about Adora?
Why is she saying?
Sally
They're saying
D
there.
talk about Adora Delano.
Wrong show.
Anyways, next week though is super exciting. They're going to be doing a song called Lucky by RuPaul. I think it's a brand new song. They're going to be writing and singing and filming videos. So that's what you were excited about.
Yeah, I'm super excited. That's where you get to see the talent. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I gotta say.
All right, so that brings us to the end of episode 13 of season 13. The amazing, the wonderful Henny, Shrunk The Drag Queens.
Best episode ever.
It was.
Said no one.
It was a good one. It was funny.
It was. So make sure you stay tuned next Saturday. We're here. We're queer. We'll be here Saturday at 9. That's it. That's all I got.
Thank you to everybody for joining us and that keep joining us. We so appreciate it. We love you for coming and spending a couple of hours with us crazy old queens. Well, this one's old. I'm young. But we really appreciate it. We appreciate all the support. Share it. Tell all your friends to come and join with us next Saturday night when we will go into the episode with the top 4.
Whoop, whoop.
Check out the Tuck Shop.
Tuckshop.shop.
And you can pick up merchandise from Miss Mina Mercury or Miss Gloria Ho. You can also follow us on our Instagrams and socials at Mina.Mercury on the Instagram. And at Miss Gloria Hole. Correct?
Well, yeah, there's only one. Miss Gloria Hole.
Until next Saturday, beautiful people, stay safe, wash your hands, look after yourselves. We'll see you then.
Bye. Is anybody hitting the video?